Alright, say hi to YouTube chat. Hi YouTube. You guys want to know why I look like shit? And why I am very tired during this video? It's because I've been held hostage by chat and I am being forced to do a account review. This is the 20th hour of streaming in my 24-hour subathon. It's the 20th fucking hour and there's still 2 hours more to go, 2.5 hours more to go, some shit like that. But yeah, I've kind of ran out of content, so we're doing an account review. It's part of the thing. Right, let me get rid of all of these like extra things first. 1 second. These account review things. I'll leave the subathon bar thingy there. But I'll get rid of the sub goals. Anyways, we're doing an account review for my main. Sorry, I'm a bit scattered.
Yeah.
A little bit scattered. I will be going through most everything in my account. Well, pretty much everything in my account. And yeah, basically showing you guys my stat. This is post Hexa cubes. So Hexa cubes just passed. Or well, not just passed, we just got Hexa cubes and I Hexa cubed a bunch of things. I got some nice lines here and there. And upgraded myself. And all that. So we're doing an account review. Okay, let's start. I'll put in the symbols first. Obviously we have all the max symbols. This is standard stuff. None of these symbols are not maxed. And then we have authentic symbols also. Authentic symbols we're up to level 10 and level 8. Level 8, the hotel arc symbol is leveling up soon, so we'll be at 190 authentic force pretty soon. Which is nice. Alright. So just from authentic symbols and from arcane force, we're at almost 20k stat already. Alright. Next, we will move on to first piece of gear, Meister Signet. Okay, so my Meister Signet I bought this, I didn't make this myself. It's a 27 and 9 LL. It's pretty good, full black scroll. So it's 93 Wa, 15 attack scroll with 3 slots. Cash Helmet too. So it's pretty nice. Yeah, this is my Meister Signet. It's one of the 2 items that I have that are LL. One of the 2 items. Next we have Scarlet Ring. Again, this one I bought a while ago, but it's a really nice Scarlet Ring. It's full prem, but it's plus 14 I believe. Yeah, plus 14 in 3 slots. So it's 554. 30% main pot, 9% air pot, LU. It's a nice Scarlet Ring. This is probably the ring that I'm going to replace next. Oh, chat's blocking. Oh, sorry. This is probably the ring that I'm going to be replacing next. With Divine Kinger's Ringus. Most likely I'll try and find like a 30% main pot Divine King ring before I swap this. Because this is the only 20-star ring that I have right now, so it's probably going to be the next one to be replaced after all said and done. Okay, that's a Scarlet Ring. Next we have Carnal Treasure. This Carnal Treasure has been with me for a while. This Carnal Treasure was a bitch to tear up. Like, I teared it up recently, and then Hexa cubed it. Tearing up was a bitch. I don't want to say how much I spent, but I spent a bad amount of money tearing it up. Hexa cubing wasn't that bad, and I wrote 27, so I'm keeping 27. It's LU 27, 5 plus 11, 89 Wa, so it's 10 Wa in 2 slots. So pretty good, pretty lucky. I think I caught both slots. I didn't actually use Prem Was on this. I caught both slots like a Giga Chat. So it's 10 Wa. It rolled like 6-4 or something. So pretty good. That's a Carnal Treasure. So most of my rings, 2 of my rings are 22 and this is only 20, so this is the one that's going to be replaced with the Divine King ring in the future. I'll probably just resell the Scarlet Ring, buy Divine King ring. 20-star one. Next up, my 4th ring, I don't have an actual stat 4th ring. I do it's a Hexa Signet but I don't actually use this shit. This is like a dojo ring only. For bossing, I usually use either RR4 or Weapon Jump 4. These 2, you guys probably already saw it in the previous reviews. I have RR4, Weapon Jump 4. I have the rest of the dojo rings as well, like Totaling 4, Crit Damage 4, Risk Taker 4, and Level Jump 4. And as well as Crisis HM. So mostly 4th ring slot is all C rings. I never use anything else but C rings on the 4th ring slot. Okay, next we have Cursed Enemies Red Book. It's a red book, it's 81 and 4 flame. It's not the best flame, but I mean it's a level 160 item, so I can't really expect anything much better than this. This is about equivalent to a 60 and 6, thereabouts, close enough. So I kept it. I will probably black flame this in the future. I don't think I'll ever throw crimsons or rainbows on it again, because flaming is a painful process. I'll just save up like Union Coin black flames and just black flame it and hopefully get something better than A1 and 4. I think a goal in the future is like 90 and 5. Probably is the minimum, or 80 and 6 is the minimum that I'll accept. So yeah, this is gonna be safe for later. It's gonna be black flamed. So yeah, that's the first set of the Dark Boss that I have right now. So this is set number 1. Next we have the Frontier B Black Pendant. My Frontier B is one of my best items. It's an LL Frontier. This one was made long ago during GA1. The flame is 52 and 6. It's 22 star obviously. It's been full prem ward with 99 war, and the pot is 30% strength main pot, 7/4 air pot, LL. It's a nice pendant. One of my best items. It's very difficult to replace it with SOP, so like it's too difficult to cube an SOP for LL already, and too costly to get it to 22, so I don't think I'll be going for SOP anytime soon. So yeah, it's not really a consideration for me. I am not using a Golden Clover, no worry, this is not my belt. It's just a random belt. Next we have Daybreak Pendant. Daybreak Pendant is almost fully Prem Ward. I am missing one last slot on the Prem Wards. It's +6 attack ICOG on the first slot, and then the rest is Prem Ward. In total it's 16 war in 5, is it more? No, sorry, it wrote 6 ma, so 6 ma 6 war on the first slot with ICOG, so it's 22 war in 5 slots. Yes, 22 war in 5 slots, so pretty good, above average for sure. Yeah, not much else to say. The flame is 52 and 6. Again, it's a 140 item, so it's a little bit difficult to get anything better than this. Like the perfect flame would be like 70 and 6, but 70 and 6 is damn difficult to get. So 52 and 6 is what I settled with. Consider back flaming, but I would rather black flame the book first for 90 and 5 rather than this for like 60 plus and 6 or 70 plus and 6. It's much more difficult to roll 70 plus and 6 or 60 plus and 6 to go for that kind of thing. So this one I'll probably just keep the flame for now. Plus it has 40 decks, which is nice. Small side grade. I tiered this up before Hexa cubes, and then I wrote 999 with Hexa cubes. Airport is rare still, but I'll work on this during DMT maybe. The next DMT, I'll work on the airport. Yeah, that's Daybreak Pendant. Okay, next we have Genesis Axe. Genesis Axe, this has been my Liberator Axe since start of this year. I'm sure you guys have seen this in the rest of my account reviews already. It's got a nice flame. It is tier 6, tier 5, tier 5, so tier 6 weapon attack, tier 5 boss, tier 5 total damage. Obviously it's 22 star lah. The main pot is 49.9. It's a 3-liner. This was rolled during the start of the year Hexa cubes. Not this current Hexa cubes, but the start of the year one. It's a decent enough main pot. And the air pot is 966. 9 attack, 6 attack, 6 strength. I haven't rolled L air pot yet because it's too expensive. Oh, chat's blocking. Sorry. Yeah, I haven't rolled airport yet, like L airport yet. So I'm waiting for the change to come where they reduce where they increase the chance of tearing up. So yeah, that's what I'm waiting for right now, is the increased tear up rate. And then I'll probably try and roll for Legend 21 at that point. For now, it's just gonna stay like this. For now. So that's the X. Oh, I forgot to mention the soul. The soul is a 3% attack sickness soul. I am not using a condensed strength pristine, don't worry. These two are junk items. Okay, we have Fantasy Belt. I bought this recently, 22 star Fantasy Belt. It tiered up very quickly. I think this took like 24 cubes to tear out or something from Epic. I was very happy with this. And the flame came very quickly as well. It was 96 strength, 5 all-stat flame. Very good flame, I think, for level 200. I mean, not very good, but it's passable flame for level 200 item. Definitely won't be black flaming this anytime soon. If the 6 Ma was 6 weapon attack, that would be a godly flame, but it's not 6 magic attack. It's not 6 weapon attack, so too bad. It's just 96, 30, and 5. It rolled 27% strength. As you notice, a lot of my stuff is 27% strength, because it's all Hexa lah. Hexa is a high tendency to give you 27s, and I'm not well enough to roll for 30 on Hexas, so 27 it is. Airport is nothing special, it's rare. Again, airport will probably be worked on during next DMT. So yeah, that's the belt. The belt also needs to be ICOG. I tried to ICOG it earlier today. I blew like 2 bill, 2.5 bill or something like that, trying to icog it. Didn't work out very well. I saw 6 ma and 4 strength, I was very mad. But yeah, I mean, in the future it will be icog and prem mod after that. So yeah, pretty nice belt. This is the second set of Dark Boss. So first is the book, this is number 2. Okay, next we have Fafnir Helmet. Fafnir Helmet is nothing special. I don't really care about my Fafnir. My Fafnirs are quite shit, but well, they're passable lah. Perfect Trace, 44 and 6 Flame, and 27% main pot. This one has been with me since a while ago already. To be honest, now it's better to roll cooldown on your cat for heroes, but I mean, I just took the first 3 line that I got lah. So the first 3 line is 27% strength, right? So I just took it. Not gonna reroll. I'm just gonna wait for Eternals to come out and become more accessible, and then I'll roll Eternals instead of this hat. This hat I'm not gonna touch already. Probably use it all the way until Carlos. If I actually clear Carlos. I mean, I probably will eventually once I hit Authentic Force. Once I'm over Authentic Force. Okay, next we have LCM. LCM, again, been with me for a while, I think. Full Prem Watt. I believe it's 21 plus 22. I think it's 27 in 6 slots, something like that. It's quite well scrolled from what I remember. It's quite well scrolled. It's on average more than 4 per scroll, so it's quite nice. Main pot is 27% strength, flame is 81 and 5, sorry. Flame first. Flame is 81 and 5. It's 17 star only, it's not 22. I don't have the funds for 22, but 81 and 5 and 27% main pot for the strength on the main pot and 5% strength air pot. So this is the third set Dark Boss. 17 star only. Eye Patch, also 17 star, full prem watt, plus 6 on the first slot with Icox. The flame is quite nice, it's 75 and 6. 75, 30 and 6, it's a decent enough flame. Main pot is 27% strength, and the air pot is 4-4, so 8% strength air pot. The air pot for this one is actually really nice. So yeah. Again, not 22, poor. So maybe in the future, I'll 22 star it myself, but for now it's staying at 17. So this is the 4 set Dark Boss, this is the 4th set of Dark Boss. And in total you can see that 4 set Dark Boss gives, I'll drag this over so you guys can see it. It gives 10 boss, 10 IED and 5% crit damage. With the Scarlet Ring it gives me 10% boss. I ignore the 5 set effect. I have the 5 set effect because of wait, what? Why does it give me 5 set effect? Oh, because my axe is not being used in any set effect right now, so it's giving me the Scarlet set effect. But once I equip the rest of my Fafnirs, the 5th set effect will disappear. I won't have 5 set Dark Boss because the axe will take Genesis axe will take precedence over it. Okay, anyways, next we have Fafnirs again. Fafnir, again, quite shit. It's not anything amazing. 46 and 5 flame, 40 strength, 6 attack, and 5 all stat. Main pot is 27% strength, and air pot is just rare 13 wow. I don't plan on touching any of my Fafnirs. I don't plan on ever touching them. Like, I don't plan on cubing them, I don't plan on flaming them, I don't plan on doing anything. I'm just gonna leave them as is already. Eventually I'll replace them with Eternals once they come out, so there's no point pushing any further for them. So yeah, that's the Fafnir top. Fafnir bottom, this is probably my weakest piece. This is 48, 20 and 6. It's a okay flame, but the main pot is 24%. It's my last 24% in my whole inventory. This is the only 24% that I have, I think. It's 996 main pot and 2% strength, 3 attack air pot. So yeah, it's pretty much my weakest item. Again, nothing much to say. It's a Fafnir. I'm not gonna touch it. I'm not gonna do anything to it. I refuse. I refuse to spend money on it. It's a waste. Okay, next we have ACS Night Shoe. 96 and 6 flame. 22 star obviously. Perfect Trace and 999 main pot. And 4% strength. 4% all stat and 11 attack air pot LU. Pretty nice shoe. Flame could be better. Could be slightly better, but can't really complain lah. Flaming is a very tedious and painful process, honestly. It's a very, very tedious and painful process. So not planning to touch the flame or anything like that. It's good enough as it is. Next we have Meister Ear Studs. Don't worry, this is not CFE. These are just Meister Ear Studs. 27% main pot and 40, 32 and 6 flame. Rare air pot. Again, a good enough item that I don't plan on replacing anytime soon. Yeah, it's a fake CFE. It's a fake CFE. It's not actually a CFE. It's just Meister, but it works. It works. Okay, next. Shift some of these up. We have the ACS Knight Shoulder. ACS Knight Shoulder is 22 star, obviously, 133 attack. I think it wrote 7 attack and 2 scrolls, and I didn't bother to re-scroll it because it's cancer as fuck. It's cancerous as fuck to reroll the scrolling, so I just stuck with 7 attack. 27% main pot and 5% strength air pot. 22 star. Decent. Next we have ACS Knight Mids. This is... The flame on this is my best ACS flame. This is 126, 36, and 4 flame. It's insane. This is my best flame for sure for all my gear. The main pot is 16% crit damage. I didn't bother rolling for a third line because that's way too crazy for me. 2 line crit damage is good enough, and the air pot is 4/4. Very decent. Very decent. Next we have Beroid M. Beroid is kind of an outdated item now, but yeah, it's a Beroid M. We have Emblem. Emblem is 27% main pot, 966 air pot, 9 attack, 6 attack, 6 crit rate. Nothing special. This is probably the next item that I'm gonna change for Dark Boss. So I'm gonna probably get a Saren Emblem. The next time, if my party ever drops a Saren Emblem, I'll probably buy it off them, and then just cube it to replace this emblem. So yeah, there's no resale value for the emblem, obviously, but I mean, Saren Emblem would probably be the easiest one to just, you know, slot in, especially since it would be a waste to cube my airport right now. Because it would be a waste to recube the airport because, one, I'm probably gonna switch to Saren Emblem, so tearing up to Legend is a waste of money, and 2, it's only unique, so there's no point in like there's no point in like investing more funds into it when it's really good enough as is. So I'll probably just get a Saren Emblem, cube it to L airport, main port can be whatever. Whatever 3 line works, and then airport will be 21% attack. So yeah, this is like the first item. The next item that will go. It's the next item that will change, for sure, for Dark Boss. I don't think I will consider anything else. Yeah. Star Pixie Bedge. This one's the old badge that we have from the Star Pixie event. This one gives 15% boss by itself, so it's just a boss medal. 7-day Monster Parker. 10% IED. My Terminus Defender. This is LU. Fully Miracle Scroll, well, not Cash Hammered, but pretty much fully Miracle Scroll. 30-30-12 main pot is really nice, and 9-6 airport. I will consider rolling the airport in the future, but I might just sell it and buy a LL one instead. It depends. Depends on whether a good deal comes up for a good TD or not. I will probably stick to TD because, you know, I already liberated a Genesis X, I'm already cubing it. So I don't really want to switch over to 2-hand. I know that 2-hand's better, but the amount of gain that you get is like very minimal at this point already. And it will take like an extra 8 months for you to see those, to realize those gains. So there's no point in me like reinvesting into it. I don't have all the money in the world to reinvest, so I'll probably just stick to this. If like I don't see a good TD by next year, I will probably just keep this. I'll just keep the airport myself and go for 21. If a good deal pops up, I'll probably sell this and then buy a new one. So yeah, it depends on what I see on the market for the TD, I guess. Main pot is really nice though. The problem is that the main pot is really nice, so it's kind of hard to find good deals. Like you need to have an equivalent main pot and a better air pot, which is tough to find. It's really tough to find. So that's TD. ACS Night Cape. This one is 85 and 6, 85, 30 and 6 flame, and 30% main pot strength, and 4% strength air pot. You'll notice that a lot of my airports are one-liners because I didn't bother rolling that many airport cubes during DMT. But maybe during the next DMT, if I have extra airport cubes, I'll probably roll all the one-liners into 2-liners. Anything like any 2-liner will do, like strength percent and attack, or 2-line strength or whatever. So yeah, that's the plan for all the one-liner airports. Next, we also have Titanium Heart. Titanium Heart has been black scrolled or amazing scrolled for 96 bar. And the main pot is 27, and air pot is 4% all stat and plus 11 attack. So yeah, that's the heart. So all in all, we are now 59k stat without Maple Warrior. If I just turn on Maple Warrior, we are at 60.64. Hey, we broke 60k stat. Yay! Only took me 2.5 years. Yay. So that's my stat. We're level 280 obviously. IED stands at about 94% IED. You notice that I don't have any IED lines on my WSE, which is not by design. I was just forced into this because I Hexa cubed 3 liners on everything without finding IED lines, so too bad lah. Just no IED lines. But yeah, everything else is pretty standard lah. I would say it's pretty standard. Boss damage is a little bit low because I rolled only 1 line of boss on my axe, but it is what it is. IDD should be 400% lah, but like I said, it's what it is. Right. Once I get a DKR, it will change to 390, I guess. So, I guess we can talk about future plans for my hero. Like, the most immediate gain that I'll probably see myself getting is a DKR, obviously, like a Divine King ring or a Guardian Angel ring, whatever you want to call it. Probably aiming to replace the Scarlet ring with it. Just the raw stat alone will help to will pretty much make up for a lack of airport already. So the airport is very nice for the Scarlet ring, it's 9%, but the amount of raw stat that you gain from a Divine King ring 22 star is really probably enough to make up for the 9% strength, because you gain like, I think like 100, almost 100 flat strength. Can't remember already. I think about 100 flat strength and about 40 plus WA, 30 plus WA. Not 100 lah, sorry. It's more like 70 or 80 flat strength and like 30 to 40 WA. So that alone is enough to justify switching already. It's enough to pretty much, almost enough to overcome the airport already as it is. And the main port just has to be equivalent, it just has to be 30% strength. So yeah, hopefully I can find a nice Divine King ring sooner or later. Replace the Scarlet ring, and we will get a 2-set effect for Dawn boss. We'll have 10% boss, extra boss. So that's the goal, is to get 2-set effect for Dawn boss. For Dawn boss set, right? Other than that, the longer term goals, I guess, are 1 Saren Emblem, cube the Saren Emblem, get 5-set Dark boss for another 10% boss. That'll put me at 400% boss, just nice. Which is a pretty good place to be. Yeah, it's a pretty good place to be. The rest of the things that can possibly give me extra set effects are way too expensive. For example, you can see that the only other options are Source of Pain, Bedge at the beginning, CFE, Giant Fear. Those 4 items are extremely expensive. Extremely expensive. And to 22 them is ridiculously expensive. So I would much rather just buy the emblem of my party, because we're gonna sell to each other for cheap for the emblem, and then self-cube it, and hopefully we make it to LL easily enough, and 21% attack for easily enough. That's all I can say. Alright, so that's like the more longish term goal, and like obviously the long term goal is to switch to Eternals. I don't think it's cost effective for me to ever consider 22 starring these two things for a very long time, because the gain is like something like 50 WA and like 50 strength or something like that for like a potential like $2,000 investment, something like that, for when you try and 22 star these. So I would much rather just go the safer route of going the Saren Emblem, and then the long term goal is to go to Eternals. So I think I'll even swap to Eternals before I even consider 22 starring Dark Boss, to be honest. Yeah, that's probably the goal. Yeah, because 5-set is pretty much all I want to achieve. 7-set is a little bit out there, so I won't be considering 7-set anytime soon. Most likely I will just stick to 5-set once I get a Saren Emblem done, and that will be my 5-set Dark Boss. So then focus on Eternals after that. So yeah, that's the short-term goals, those are the goals in terms of what I want to do for my gear for this character. Is there anything else to say? I guess I can show you guys the rest of my stuff. The rest of the stuff that I usually have on. I can show you the Union. The Union right now we're sitting at 8.3k Union, 8.301. I've been slowly leveling some mules up to level 210 using the star event, all the stupid, the flipping the card event and the star catcher event. So slowly leveling some mules up to 210. As you can probably tell, we've got a few already at 210. And obviously we have my main 280. We have the sub main Paladin 241, hopefully 245 soonish. And the Kana, which I've abandoned leveling at 242. The Kana has been the Kana has been like sitting there for the longest time already, so I don't plan on touching it. It's 65 also and 71 wa from 70 to 22 for MVP slash LC. I mean, for both, right? If you do both, right? So yeah, to me that doesn't seem that worth it. Honestly, it doesn't seem that worth it. But yeah, the Kana has been abandoned for. The Kana has been sitting there for the longest time. Yeah, I'm not gonna elaborate. The Night Lord has been sitting there for the longest time as well. But yeah, it's just I'm slowly working towards 8.5k union or 8.6k union, because eventually I want to be 8.6k when the union change hits, when we get 42 characters on the union board, and I can hit 9k union. For now, I'm guaranteed 8.5k union once the change comes, which gives me like an extra block to put on the union board, which will most likely go into like attack or something, I guess, something like that, or buff duration. It's not the biggest deal lah, but once you hit 9k union, you get another one, which after that it becomes quite a big deal already. So yeah, oh, it's for each item. I see. Yeah, that's what the union is looking like. If you want to see link skills, these are the links that I usually run for bossing. Standard link stuff. If I can get 9k union, I can actually replace Phantom Link with actually something more useful, like, I don't know, a Dell Link or Xenon Link, depending on whether I'm party or solo boxing. Once I hit 9k union, because I can put the extra points into crit rate instead. Having extra crit rate means that I don't need to rely on Phantom Link anymore. I can replace the Phantom Link with something more useful. Right. Let me think. What else do I have to show for the account? I guess I can show you the Henny Hole. I'm not really wearing any Henny Hole. I have 2 Aura Pendants, obviously. These give 3 all stat each permanently for each one of them, so 6 total here. We have a Lucid Earring. This has been with me since forever. Yeah, it's been with me since forever. And we have the pets. The pets also. This is fully Prem-Wad. The rest of them are not. These 2 are trash pets, so I don't really care about them. But this is fully Prem-Wad. Pretty much gonna continue to use just 1 petite pet for now. I don't think I ever want to upgrade to 2 petite pets. So yeah. Okay, we can also look at Monster Life, I guess. So Monster Life, we've since the last update video, we've reached level 40 Monster Life. So I was able to put on Petite Lumi now, which gives me extra grinding ability, I guess, for both my main and for whatever meals I have, because it gives you extra target count for each skill. It's most noticeable for certain skills like Siren Skill, actually. Siren Skill can hit 3 mobs. Siren Skill can actually hit 3 mobs now, which is kind of useful while grinding, to be honest. I actually notice it while grinding. Siren Skill being able to hit 3 mobs is pretty pog. Other than that, everything else is pretty standard for Monster Life. I can show you the extra buffs, I guess, if you want to see them. You can go and look at all of them. I'm not going to explain every single one. They're very long-winded, so just take a look if you want. This is what I run for Monster Life. My picture is Kubo-san. Yes, it is. It's very cute. What else? That's about it, actually. That's about it. I don't know if you guys want to see anything else in my stats. My inner ability has been perfected for 1 hand already. It's 20 boss, 7 damage status, and 19 crit. It's not perfect lah, but it's 1% on each of these, which is as close to perfection as you can get. So I'm not gonna. I might black circulate, but I won't chaos circulate. I definitely won't chaos circulate this. That's the problem with having every single skill every single one of your inner ability lines be percentage based, because like 1 chaos circulator can basically turn the entire thing around and destroy all of your lines. So yeah, I won't chaos circulate lah. I might black circulate if I have extra coins or whatever. Yeah, so that's it. Yay! Account review. Thanks for coming to my account review. Yeah. Say bye to YouTube chat. Bye YouTube. Thank you for watching. I will see you all in the next video, I guess. Hopefully I get back to making videos again when I'm less tired. This subathon is destroying me. I still have another hour and a half to go. I don't know what I'm gonna do for the next hour and a half, but yeah. Bye YouTube.